Hey everybody, thank you for joining me today. So today's video is going to be sketch number 227. We're using this My Favorite Things. And before we get started, I just want to remind everyone to please hit the like and subscribe button. You just click the subscribe, hit the little bell right next to it, and then click on all, so that way you get notified whenever I upload new content. And we're going to dive on in. We're going to be using this paper bag from Catherine Pooler. It's the Aquatini prints. And I'm going to go here through this real quick. You get 3 of each pattern. Okay. I already have some pulled out, so that's why you didn't see 3 of the polka dots. But they're all different colors. Some where it's white, more white with the aquatini color mixed in. Some where it's a little bit of the darker aquatini, and then sort of like tone on tone pattern. But we're going to be using this one for the month of June. And I like doing this way. I've been having fun, like just taking different collections and visiting them for the month, and then I can move on to something else, because I've always felt like I don't kill the entire 6x6 pad, but using it for the 1 month and then skipping to something else allows me to stay more excited about the sketch videos, which I enjoy doing for you guys. So I have the A2 size card that I just rounded the corners of using my my corner chopper from We Are Memory Keepers, and I used it on the 1/2 inch side. So my base paper, I did the same thing, just on the bottom part. And then we're going to use our tape runner, and I always use my wet glue just to give me a few seconds to kind of move it around if I need to, because you never know those times when you put it down and it's a little like crooked, it seems like you can't get it straight, and you need those seconds. Having the wet glue really does help. Okay, so once that's down, now we're going to work on, and you can see using the same obviously size, it gives a nice border to the bottom part of the card. Now for the larger piece, which by the way, this sketch I got off of Pinterest, and I want to say that Christy Marcotte is the one who figured out the dimensions, and she put it on Pinterest, which allowed me to be able to save it and use it today. So definitely check it out. I have it saved in my board on Pinterest as well, because I have a sketch board that I just constantly am adding, sometimes the same sketches, sometimes new sketches. It just depends. Stuff pops up and I see it and I'm like, let me save it, because I don't want to lose it. And later on in life, when I go back through the folder, I find out I got duplicates, but it's all okay. I love saving sketches. Okay. So now that we have that piece down and we're continuing that theme, I'm going to take the circle, which was 2 inches, and I'm also going to ink the edges on this. So here's a tip if you're afraid to use a lot of pattern papers on something. If you're using a lot of pattern papers, I do one of 2 things. If I'm not using a mat, then I try and ink the edges. Inking the edges of your paper will give it a little bit of separation between it and the pattern below it, so giving it definition. And like with the circle, it kind of makes it pops up off of that plaid paper that's on the back. So if I wasn't doing the inking, then I would just do a mat for the circle and I would do a mat for the plaid paper. So that way it would have definition between it and the polka dot paper on the bottom, and same thing with the circle and the plaid. All right, so once we get that on with our sentiment, there is the card. And I used a pre-cut sentiment. It has a flag on both sides, whereas in the photo it's only on one. It doesn't matter, right? It's all in what you want to do. And the one I did prior to this one on camera, which I'm bringing over now, is shorter. So you can have a long sentiment, you can have a short sentiment, and this will work either way. I really like how this one turned out. It was super quick, and yet it's really pretty, and it's just using one color palette of pattern paper. Because, I mean, the color is the same. It's the same color with the white accents. But this card is really cute, and it would work well to send as, you know, a birthday card to a friend. So I like it. I like how it turned out. So we're going to definitely keep using this for this month. And then I'm going to start thinking now about what to do for July. So keep an eye out, y'all. Okay, you guys have a great weekend. And once again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Have a great day.